Fresh out of the campaign, you have once again sailed off to Karusha. Hold on, you are not fresh out of the campaign. This is right, this is the second entry in my 550-500 series, and in this particular one, I am building an Ignite Elementalist using retaliation skill Eviserate. In previous video, I have built a very tanky, but a little clunky character. Let's see if I can make it better, shall we? Oh, and by the way, if this happens to be the first video you are seeing, go check out the previous one. Or don't, I'm not your parent. Hello. It has been a while since I logged in, about 2 days to be precise. I need to remind myself what's going on, so before doing any upgrades, I want to run some mobs. I'm gonna run 10 mobs with the same strategy that I was running previously, with Divination Scarabs of the Cloister. For running 10 mobs, I will need 40 Scarabs. Maybe I should do them. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, let's see how we do. If I remember correctly, it should be pretty easy. So, how do you play this game? Okay, so far, game kinda plays itself. I'm hoping to get to about level 92, 93 with this. That's almost divine in stack decks from this map alone. That's not half bad. It is actually one stack deck off of being a divine. Pretty good haul. Pretty good haul. $15 stack decks? Excuse me? How much? Oh, a divine orb. Nice. A divine orb is always appreciated. A nameless seer. Let's see. What do you have to offer for me? Barrack Respite. That's a good ring. A Deli start. Right now, not so much. Oh, I missed the black barrier. Fuck. What does this ring give me? This ring is basically just chaos res. What if I do this? Oh, I don't have enough decks, right. Right. And of course the memory vault. A single orb. Nice. Okay, let's buy another astrolabe. That's another astrolabe for me. It's not a big deal. And then let's go mapping with this ring. Ooh! What is this? Nice! A sacred orb. Of all things. Alrighty, so I have farmed my favorite strategy hack decks for about 1.5 hours. I am now level 93. And let's see how much money I made. So I have 1.2k in stack decks, which is 15D? Yeah, 15D. Almost on the dot. Then I have found some fortunate cards, about a stack. So we're up to 17D. I have also found some omens, in particular the blanching kind, which is almost a divine. And there was also some more minor stuff. And honestly, what better way to upgrade the character than to change the MTX? Hold on, let me get rid of the annoying golems. A cool set in mind, which is the Igneous Emperor. Ooh, I could not have found a better fit. Is there a back attachment that I would like? This kinda fits. Ooh, the cloak is nice as well. Yeah, I like this piece a lot. Weapon. It's either this or this, which honestly, this weapon fits. I kinda like it. A little cheeky crown. You know what? For now, I'm gonna stay with Aegis Aurora, and then I will get more MTX for the 500D version of the character. So far, this is pretty good. I guess let's begin spending money. As always, swap out some divines, because chaos is more liquid. And I want to craft helmet first. I'm gonna need a few divine crown, overquality divine crown bases. 2 and 4. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. And I'm gonna be fracturing reservation efficiency on them. For that, I need an essence. I don't need much, just enough to hit the good roll of the reservation, so I can fracture it in the future. Let's see. There we go, good roll, 4 mod. I gotta just roll this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 mods, beautiful. Now I need to buy some fracturing herbs. 100. And let's buy one more. Hopefully I hit. Nice, I hit first time. I guess I'm gonna sell the rest. No need to overspend right now. Let's craft prefixes first. I'm looking for high life roll and high defensive rolls. So I'm gonna be spamming reforge defense on horticrafting station. For that I'm gonna need some blue juice. With this, the helmet is basically done. All that's left is to finish the suffixes with the Eldritch currency. It sucks a little bit that there is no life on it, but with such high defensive stats, it really doesn't matter. I'm now gonna buy some Ichors, slam it on the helmet. Now just buy some Eldritch Chaos Orbs, and spam until I see some half-decent res. Oh wow, I actually giga-lucked out in the tier 1 res on the first try. But the rarity I don't really like. I gotta buy an annul and try annul to annul it off. Would you look at that, I even hit the annul the first try. Now just benchcraft some res and this helmet's done. Now, all that's left is Eldritch Implicit. I'm looking for mana reservation efficiency on Ether, and probably something have useful on Exarch. I will settle for many things, we'll see how it goes. Nice, there's my reservation. Now for the Exarch Implicits. I ended up hitting reduced mana cost of attacks since in my mapping session I have found myself struggling with mana cost. And with that I can proudly declare that the helmet craft is finished. Nice! To utilize this new great helmet and the fact that we are now affected by 4 heralds, I'm gonna craft a herald cluster. For the base, we grab a medium cluster with herald damage and 4 passives. And for the craft, it's gonna be a little bit painful. I'm going to be spamming it with bound fossils. The expected cost for this is about 3 divines. Get some bound fossils and some resonators. I'm looking for 2 very specific passives. One is Empowered Envoy and one is Purposeful Harbinger. Empowered Envoy allows me to scale my aura effect with the amount of heralds affecting me. It's gonna give me a whopping 32% aura effect. And Purposeful Harbinger just increases the herald effect. Or the other way around, something like that. Let's get crafting. Oh, there we go. That's the cluster I want. Beautiful. Now let's put it in house here. And this goes here. Beautiful. Now I just need one more thing to fit another aura. It's a small cluster jewel with mana reservation efficiency of skills and uncompromising skill. Not gonna bother crafting this one because they are dirt cheap at every point of the league. Nobody really cares for them. And just like that, I can fit another aura. Speaking of, let's buy it. We're gonna be a Malevolence, level 21. Okay, I've got my 21 Malevolence. I think I can turn it on right now. Yep, I can. But I'd rather change it a little bit. So this is gonna be my aura boots on the term Malevolence plus... Where's the Tempest Shield? It should be somewhere here, right? There's the Tempest Shield. And it looks like I need one more blue socket, so there we go. Then Enlighten, put them on, Malevolence. Looking pretty tight on the reservation space, wouldn't you say? We're gonna solve mana cost later. And when I said we're gonna deal with mana costs later, I meant no. This pathing is rather unoptimal. I'm spending 3 nodes to reach to the block cluster that I could do here easily. I can do that, and now I can grab those Herald reservation clusters, and now this single point, 8% increased damage for each aura or Herald, is giga value, so we're clicking it definitely. There we go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 auras. So that single node gives us 54% damage increase. Nice! While we are on the topic of a tree, let's get some jewel upgrades out of the way. First things first, we want a timeless jewel. I want a little pride. Conqueror doesn't matter since I don't care about a keystone. And I want faster ignites nodes, at least 2 of them. And it would also be nice to get burning damage. It looks like there are quite a few jewels with this configuration. This jewel should be a nice fit. I will refund some of the points that I don't care about we have here. And we have 2 nodes with ignite faster. This is basically 20% more damage. Another extremely high value jewel is Watcher's Eye, with dot multi when affected by Malevolence, which we are. Conveniently, I have already prepared the spot for this jewel. I've been sitting here thinking about my mana solution and have decided that there is really only one solution that would fit this build, and it is Whisperers of Infinity. Not only does it provide a full-blown mana solution, which means I can reserve most of my mana, it provides a lot of energy shield, and on top of that, it provides a lot of added attack damage. The build scales excellently with attack damage, so that's a no-brainer, I feel like. Also, while I haven't forgotten, like I like to forget, let's handle our Annoyant. It's gonna be one of the more powerful annoyance for this character. I will Annoyant Deflection, which will allow me to generate endurance charges. And just like that, I have endurance charge generation, block cap, and a good bit more ES. And also my mana is handled. Thanks to some person in the comments that has played the similar build previously, I have also been made known of the existence of this wonderful weapon, the Monastery Bell, which allows you to refresh the retaliation skill on attack, which helps drastically on bosses. There we go, I have my second weapon set now, so I need at least 2 green sockets. And then I want to link the 3 sockets. And it's gonna be faster attacks. Momentum combo. Classic, really. Let's see it now. It kinda works. Actually, before I go ahead and test it on a boss, I have a few coins left over. Let's spend it on a seemingly unimportant, but actually pretty huge upgrade. I want another Razor of the Seventh Sun. But this time I care about base damage. A lot, actually. And this is gonna be about 20% more base damage than mine. This doesn't have quality, right? Oh, but it's corrupted. Hold on a sec. Actually, this has fist damage implicit. Which one is gonna be more damage? This one is gonna be more damage, surely, right? Yeah, let's buy this one. Guy has listed it like a minute ago. I think he thinks he scammed himself. And now let's buy some Tainted Whetstone. In very close. I rolled over 20. FML. Ah, there we go. 350 top end. Man, that's a cool saber. Then let's also buy some tainted chromos. There we go. Also, I have been rambling poeninja, and it turns out Val Smite is an excellent choice for this build because it provides an aura that provides a lot of flat damage. And let's support it with more duration for now. There we go. Yeah, it can be on Q. Good lord, is it slow. That's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and summon this bad boy. The playstyle has changed a bit, so I may fumble a little bit. Yo, and a FF jewel. Let's see, how much is it worth? An unidentified FF jewel is worth 8 divines. Can I turn it into more divines? Or will I turn it into less divines? And I turned it into 8 chaos, just like that. After reading the item, it turns out I was a little bit stupid. There is no volcanic fissure there. I need just a shield. It only counts for the shield attacks, so what should I do? It is now another day, and before I start farming the session for today where I get to level 95-96, I want to craft my boots. And once again, I'm gonna be fracturing the base. The base is gonna be Leviathan Griefs, the best strength base that there is. And I'm gonna buy about 4 and see how my fracturing orbs go. Hopefully they go as well as previous ones. Okay, boots acquired. Now I'm gonna want... hold on, first of all, let's grab our divines. I have spent about 20 in previous session, so I have 10 to work with. And I've spent about 100 C on booties. So let's stash 100 C away. Just like that. Now let's ID them and buy Avoid Shock Essence. Let's see. We want 4 affixes plus max roll. Hold on, need to be regaled. Let's see. Let's start with 3. Okay. I'm not as lucky this time. I am not as lucky this time. Okay. Well, I mean, those can sell probably. I guess I sort of deserve that for hitting the helmet first try. Ah, there we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm still gonna fracture this one. Nice! Those will go for about 12 div. And I have a pair of boots I can work with now. It only took 5 divines. That's pretty decent. Also, holy shit, those are good boots. Holy. I'm pretty sure I can sell those. Okay, let's see. What do I go for next? I want 1 resistance plus an abyssal socket on suffixes. So, I want to buy more chaos orbs, of course. Now I want a hollow fossil, 100 chaos, god damn. I want the sanctified fossil. And I want aberrant, I think. Prismatic, yeah, that's right. And then a triple resonator. I want just a tier 2 res. Hopefully it's not as much to ask. Ah, that's a tier 4 res. Nah, this is not acceptable. I'm gonna hit it again. You know what? Maybe I should have started with the Abyssal Socket Fracture. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna hit tier 2 res right here. Ugh. Okay, one more. Okay, this is my last one. Okay, I take the tier 4 res. I still have boots to craft. Okay, the suffixes are done. Now for the prefixes, it's gonna be just a pair of armor boots, and as always, I'm gonna be using Eldritch currency. Actually, maybe it's Veiled Chaos angle. Hold on a second. If I'm doing Veiled Chaos, then what? I still need to hit movement speed, right? It's either Eldritch currency or Bristle Matrons. I don't know which one I prefer. Let me think. Okay, it is decided. Bristle Matrons are giga cheap now, so I'm gonna go for Bristle Matrons and Veiled Chaoses. Veiled Chaoses cheap? Jesus, Veiled Chaoses are not cheap. Hold on a second. Let's do one Veiled Chaos and see what we get. Now to the menagerie I go. Now I do... what is it? Meta? I don't have yellow beasts. Gosh darn it. Hold on a second. Okay, now slam it with Veil Chaos. Holy shit! I hit tier 2, tier 1 armor. Tier 1 hybrid. Those are cool boots. Okay. Unfortunately I don't have life. It's gonna hit me right in the life, but I mean I cannot say no to that, right? It's too good. It's too good. Yeah, those are my boots now. How much life am I losing, actually? Oh, hold on a second. Like 40 maybe? Okay, those don't exist. 30. 8 divines. 25. Okay. This is my best bet, I guess. 250C. A little bit short of a divine. You know what? I'm gonna go for an armor one. This one is really good. Okay. Now I have boots with one total of 100% avoid being shocked, which is really good. Now let's socket them. Hey. And I also can buy a Storm Shroud now. How much is it? Oh, it's not that much. Nice. Yeah, let's just go for the cheapest one. Yank. Now, let's get rid of some more life and put it into the tree. Oh my lord. I don't really like what I have done to my life pool, but now I have 100% avoidance of everything. I can swap to Lunaris Mastery, and I can swap to Soul of Dark Pool, however the hell you call it. So that should be good. Although I now cannot be ignited, but I'm still not CB immune, so maybe I should get the... what is this one? Not reduce chaos damage. Maybe I should take this one, since I'm not bleed immune and not CB immune. Now I also want to do one more thing, which is... and let's get a Molten Shell. And let's get also an automation. There we go. Now I need to make sure my sword has only 2 links. There we go. Now we have Smite here, Molten Shell here, automation here. Beautiful. And I have another aura. Great. How much armor do I have? I have 19k armor. I was also thinking about replacing one of my flasks with an armor flask. since it's gonna give me way more survivability. So let's do just that. Let's do a granite flask, pensive. But maybe I can get that on a quicksilver flask. Armor during effect. Oh, yeah, that works. That works beautifully. Now let's get some, what do you call them? Glass blowers. Okay, and I have 17 div left, but right now... Ooh, 25k armor, that's nice. But right now I don't really want to spend them, so I'm just gonna map. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna capture whoever this guy is that I need to capture for the CB immunity, or pseudo CB immunity, I must say. How do you call him? Drek. Where are you, Drek? Fields. Nom 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 nom. Good. Now for the mapping part. Let's buy some maps, shall we? Jesus Christ, what is going on in this hideout? My PC is about to blow up. Okay, thankfully I'm gone from that devilish place. Okay, I have decided on my strategy. I'm gonna be running this atlas with Delirium, map mod effect, Quant 3, and that's it basically, and altars plus astrolabe nodes. I'm gonna be farming div cards. For the layout, I'm gonna be farming Crimson Township, at least until I get the Nameless Seer. For the chance of the Damnation jackpot, this card is worth like a mirror right now. It's gonna be awesome if it drops. Plus, it has a constant supply of enlightened cards, which is pretty neat. For the Scarabs, I'm gonna be running my Deep card strat with Divination Scarabs of Plenty, which are quite expensive right now. They are 10c per pop, so I have my doubts about this being profitable. Without further ado, let's run some maps, shall we? Oh, what's this? A refracting fog. That's nice. Ooh. Oh, cartography of risk. Is it expensive? Holy shit, that's 3D right there. Okay. Is it good? Is it any good? Let's see. What is it? It is 5C. Oh, good. I think it's my first exceptional jump from the vault. Ooh, a puzzle box. Man, I haven't dropped a single div card. That's kinda embarrassing. Ooh, a divine orb. Nice. And a puzzle box in one map. Would you look at that? Another memory vault. What do we have here? Bad scarab and a bad map. That's incredible. I think I'm gonna change out my strategy a little bit, because I'm not feeling this Gamba strat. Definitely this one. 2 additional and I guess this one. Was it? All bosses. Nah, this should be good. Let's see. What does this vault has to offer to me? A divine orb. Don't mind if I do. Okay, now let's try this one. 2 of those, 3 of this, and let's go. Honestly, the previous strategy was a little bit too reapy for my taste. Wait, where's the... Oh my god, I didn't apply the astrolabe. Hold on a second, you know. Let's see what we can harvest this here. Hopefully I'm not gonna harvest my own death. I mean, so far so good. What the fuck are those mobs? Why are they not dying? Hello? Holy shit. Ah, it's so much Deli rewards. I kinda like it. That was a cool frame. Okay, okay. I'm digging this. 1, 2. Okay, we have another loot box. What does this vault have for me? 5 divine orbs. Nice. Good lord, what's going on here? Okay, another gum box. Let's see it. A divine orb, a remembrance orb. Clearly a divine orb is a winner. Oh, nice. First divine orb from Simu. Oh, a divine orb, first mob. Nice. That's pleasant. Let's sum up the strategy a little bit. So, I have been running this Deli strategy for about 3-ish hours, and this is the delirium orb that I've got. If we look at the hour div per hour, it says that I earned 26 div here and 13 div here. Not too shabby if you ask me. If I were to estimate, I have earned about 40 div in 3 hours of pretty chill farming, if you don't mind the gray screen. Do you know what time of the day it is? That's right, it's time to craft some stuff, and I'm gonna start with the belt. Since my belt actually at this point reduces my damage and doesn't increase it. Yeah, that is right. The line that makes my ignite steal damage faster is completely negated by the deal no physical damage line, since my physical damage is quite substantial now. So we are doing this belt. And I'm also gonna try to solve my dexterity issues to free up this skill point and this affix on my helmet. So I'm gonna spam with dex essences, by about 40, until I see a good resistance. That's tier 1 res, but unfortunately I need to annul it because that other suffix is completely worthless. And I did it. Okay, great. The next step, what's the next step actually? I probably want to fill suffix with something half decent, so let's first craft a prefix so it doesn't fill. Okay, now my prefix is protected. And I'm gonna just exalt. Oh nice, it's stun duration again. I would love to have some other res. And this step is relatively cheap, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and annul it again. Okay, I go again until I see the tier 1 res. There we go. Once again, let's block the prefix so it doesn't fill, and try to slam something half decent. Oh, yeah, you know, I'm down for that. Oh, actually, that's really good. I was about to slam this belt with the Hunter's Guild, but it's already a Hunter item. Okay, this makes my life easier. Now, let's remove crafted mods, and let's go to Beast Cherry. Here, I'm going to be doing the meta mod. Okay, now I have suffixes cannot be changed, and I'm going to be doing that. Okay, I want purple life force, not that much. Okay, and now on the horticrafting station, I'm gonna be reforging life until I see at least tier 2 life, I think. Holy shit, I got tier 1 life. Okay, that was lucky. I was prepared to spend about 5 divines here. I mean, that works. That really does work. Now let's just block mana and try to slam a good prefix. Energy shield, I take those. And then for the final affix, I think I can just craft armor. Okay, I take those. Now for the anoint. Ember, Azure, and Silver. Azure, Ember, Silver. Ignites deal faster. Beautiful. This is a really good anoint for me. Now let's see. I have my new awesome belt. My resistance is a little screwed, but since it has 50 dex now, I can actually solve my resistance here by crafting Chaos and Cold. Just like that, my resistances are stellar. Next we're going for gauntlets. Leviathan gauntlets, it's a best strength base with a fractured res. Any res but fire will do, because I am quite overcapped on fire res. And to craft it, I'm gonna be spamming the Chaos Res Essence. I am looking for another good resistance. Oh, there we go, a tier 2 res. And to finish crafting it, I'm gonna be using Eldritch Currency. Ember going. There we go. Okay, how do I do this? I definitely don't want to add skull damage, so I can annul this prefix. Now I can craft mana, and now I can slam. That's tier 5 armor, that's definitely an annul material. Okay, let's buy some more Chaos Orbis. Mana, hold on a second. I want 44, 35, 44. There we go. Now I can remove crafted mods, Eldritch annul this armor, craft mana, and then slam. On Exalt. Ooh, nice. And those are my gloves. They are pretty nice if you ask me. They are pretty nice. I have tier 2 life, tier 3 armor, and really solid resistances on them. Okay, now to color them. Those gloves were very well behaved on coloring. Okay, and those are my new gloves. Almost. For the Ignite spread. Well, let's roll them. It's a freeze spread. That's an Ignite spread. And do I have any of data currency left over? I do, nice. Now let's get the fire exposure. Oh, there we go. Also, I don't need the Wave of Conviction since I'm using exposure from affix on gloves. There we go. Those gloves are now Goner. And this belt is now a Goner. We are very close to the end. Let's go for the body armor now. I'm prompting to go for the Sacred Chainmail with the fractured armor and energy shield mod. First, I'm gonna craft the suffixes. Once again, I'm gonna be using chaos resistances. And I'm spamming it until I either high res or fizz reduction mod. There we go, tier 1 res, but I don't want to settle on that second suffix, so I'm gonna try and annul it. I missed. Are there any useful int tattoos actually for me? Don't care. This one is expensive as shit, right? Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, yes, tattoo is kinda neat. Curse effect tattoo is kinda neat. How much is curse effect? Oh, you know what? I think I'll settle for int. I don't need any more res, right? Yeah, my res is good with just one res. And now, you won't believe it, I'm gonna be using Eldritch Currency to finish off the prefixes. I'm just looking for tier 2, tier 1 flat plus hybrid without life. So let's buy some more Eldritch Chaos. And some Eldritch Annuls. 10 of those. Also, I'm almost out of Exalts. Oh wow, they're actually going up. Interesting. Now let's give it an implicit and let's get rolling. As always, Vecr 2534. This is an Eldritch Chaos angle. Oh, there we go. Tier 2 hybrid. That's what I like to see. Now I can just craft the... It's only the life hybrid. Yeah, I can only craft the life hybrid. But that's okay, I feel like, right? Is there anything else useful here? Please don't hit... Of course it hit life. Oh my god, I'm a moron. 50-50? I fucking threw it. I fucking threw it. Let's see. Can you please slum something useful? You know what? I am settling for that. Where's my quality? Does this need Sacred Orbing? No, the Sacred Orb on that is pretty fucking good. It's not as big of an upgrade as I would have wanted, but it's an upgrade nevertheless. Okay, now let's handle the fusings. Now let's do the implicits. Where is my embers and... Aura effect is kinda nice, since I'm kind of aura stacking. Spell block. Okay, that can do it. And while I'm at it, I'm also gonna fix my links. I'm going to be replacing the lightning damage and immolate for burning damage and ally damage with attacks. I don't actually know what's the best way to roll the colors on this. I feel like I just want... Actually, I'm gonna use the Regex calculator. This is the tool that you can use to, well, basically calculate what is the most effective way to get the set amount of sockets. Our body armor is strengthened with 173, 173, and I want 5 red, 1 blue. It's just gonna tell me what's the best way to get that. And the best way to get that for me is gonna be probably the Reforge 1 red on the bench. Well, let's do just that. And this is my new cool looking body armor. With that, I can finally grab a life mastery, not before I have some regrets. Let's see, where do I have the life mastery? Okay, 1 point there, so let's do just that. And here is my 15% increased maximum life mastery. Nice. Let's do one more change to the tree while I remember it. This whole wheel is pretty bad for 4 points. I'm gonna grab some more mana reservation efficiency of skills, and this will allow me to fit one more herald, like the Herald of Purity. And let's actually fix the sockets to fit it. There we go. This just gave me about 20% more damage. and 1 free skill point. Conveniently, my last point can go into endurance charge. Whichever interaction with PoE trade you saw in this video, be it maps or base items that I used to craft, everything will be in the description, please check it out. Let's go for our final gear piece, another ring. I have specifically crafted my body armor with chaos res so that I can get rid of the chaos res on this ring. To craft this ring, I'm gonna be spamming some of the expensive essences, the essence of delirium. I don't need much, I actually just want an open suffix on this one, so it should be pretty straightforward crafting this. Where's my annals? I basically just want to annul that int now, and I did it! Okay, from now on, this should be pretty straightforward. Damn, actually, it cannot be as straightforward as I think. Hold on a second. I think I'm fine with just having a random suffix here, as long as it's somewhat decent. Where are my exalties? There are my exalties. I mean, kind of a bad suffix, you know what I mean? Nah, let's spam some more. Region, no. Okay, I take the cold rest. Now I'm gonna be doing what we call in this society matroning. I'm gonna buy a few bristle matrons. Yeah, this should be enough. Next, I'm going to be, well, using those bristle matrons and just reforging life until I hit at least tier 2 life. And now it is as easy as pressing reforged life on the bench. Tier 3. Close, but not really. I'm gonna try a few more times. Oh my lord, tier 6. Okay, I promise I'm settling tier 3 and I'm settling on tier 3. Just block mana, Exalt Slam, what is it? Elo damage with attack skills, actually that's excellent. That's one of the better affixes I could have gotten. And let's see what else can I get here. Can I get life? I guess I can get this one. Yeah, it should be a lot of damage for me. And this is my new ring. Hold on, let's bless it. There we go, it's blessed. And now what do we have? We have one attack mod, one ele mod. Actually, is Prismatic Catalyst expensive? Oh no, wait. Elemental? Oh, there we go. Okay, those are cheap as dirt. This should be good. And do I want to catalyst my belt? And that's my new ring. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? Those are kinda expensive. And then let's get the curse effect. Now those are cheap. Now let's get tattooed up. Okay, there are no fire tattoos that I want. So, this is it for the character, I guess. Now, when the build is assembled, let's see what we can do against Uber Eater. Since the previous version was fighting regular Eater, it only makes sense to check out what the Uber has to offer. Quite frankly, I couldn't do Eater of Worlds, he beat me. I guess damage is kinda enough, but the fact that you need to get hit to actually produce the damage absolutely kills the vibe. I don't know, maybe it's just skill issue, even with the weapon that you have to swap to, still not a great build for Ubers. I guess if I double the damage, it will be okay. Technically, I almost killed the Eater, and if I had a little bit more skill, a little bit less of skill issue, he would have been dead. But, I'm down for this result. It's, I kinda expected this build to fail at Ubers. And if you have watched thus far, please consider subscribing and continuing to follow me on my adventure towards the 500D version. I'm very excited to see what this character will become in the future. Will I drop heralds? Will I be completely energy shield base? Who knows? But probably the answer to both of those questions is yes. Okay, this version of the build is definitely not uber viable, so I'm switching to regulator. I mean, I could probably do this if I was better at a fight. Like, it's not impossible for sure, but... Yeah, I think the damage difference between the old version and the new version is apparent. Unfortunately, I mean, there's probably some ubers that I can beat with this, but it's not pretty, so I'm not gonna boast like this version can kill ubers. Now, for the interesting part, let's see the map showcase. This is basically the strategy that I have used to farm the build up to this point. It is full Simo Atlas with map mod effect and dust eclipse. Let's see what we can do. Now this build fares beautifully against Simulacrum. It spawns shit-tons of mobs, and those mobs hit you, you proc the Aegis Aurora, it regens your energy shield for the percentage of your armor, your Divine Shield prevents a lot of damage and regens CS. It's just sort of an engine that feeds into itself and does the thing. The strategy itself is pretty profitable too. The Delirium Orbs are picking up in price at this point in League, so 10 Deli Orbs equals 1 div, and in one map you can sometimes get to up to 10 Deli Orbs. Yeah, that's totally a possibility. There's a little bit of gimmick to the strategy. When running this strategy, you want to boost up to 8 Delirium rewards and then kill the boss. This sort of maximizes the profit. And yeah, that's it. This is the build. It is about that time that let's say goodbye. It sure was an adventure. Man, I am loving the new format. A few words about the build. It's really good. I am considering this build to be my next League starter. While the bossing still isn't the greatest, the mobbing, man, I love feeling immortal, and this is what this build provides. The combination of Aegis Aurora and armor stacking is just immaculate. In the next version, I'm probably gonna try the Ephemeral Age energy shield and crafting and recovery as on block shield. It's gonna be awesome. The bosses are still ass, even though I about tripled my damage from the 5D version. Yeah, there's that. Thank you very much for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe and stuff. Or then again, don't. It was really fun working on it, but pretty tough at the same time. All of your warm comments literally give me strength to do this. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have proceeded with those videos. Working a full-time job and doing this, man. It's like working 2 full-time jobs. I mean, the playing the game part is nice. Editing the video, recording the video, writing the scripts, man, that stuff takes a toll on you. Alrighty, thank you again, and bye! Have a nice one.